Thanks, everybody, thanks. All right. Thanks, studio audience, who are very enthusiastic, which is strange, because just before I came out, and I'm not kidding, this is absolutely true, Michael, the producer of the show, Michael Nadis, if you want to send him a letter, came over to me before I came out to see the audience, and he said, "Oh, very weak audience tonight, I'm worried." I know. Of course, I would never tell the studio audience he said that. The thing is that they're not weak at all. They're really good. It's not... But in Michael's defense, here's what happens. He's seen this show before, so what the mistake he's making, he thinks it's the audience that's weak. It's not the audience, it's the show that's weak. We understand we are crap. But that's what makes us... Look, turn on the TV. Do you see anything that isn't crap? No, it's all crap. The difference is we are self-aware. We know we suck. And that makes us slightly worse. Because knowing that we suck has added something to our show, which is we know it's not important. We know it doesn't really matter, and we know that we don't really care. But one thing we do care about is providing quality entertainment to CBS subscribers. See, if I did that, you'd know I was lying. All I'm trying to do is just like you. I'm just trying to make a little money and stay out of jail. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, you want to show some commercials now? Some commercials? Yeah. If you want to get on the Twitter and complain to Michael about his assessment of people before he gets to know them. What's your Twitter name? Mikey Nadis? What is it? Michael Nadis? Just at Michael Nadis? You can get him on the Twitter at Michael Nadis. And if you go on there and say, "Oh, Michael, how do you put up with that bastard?" I'll find out about it. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Mazda. Zoom forever. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough. Look, thanks for that. It was really, I really genuinely believed it. Let's try it again with a little less phony. You know, at a certain point, it just sounds patronizing, you bastards. Oh, yeah, we're doing what the warm-up guy told us in the hope of getting something for nothing. Well, there's nothing for nothing here. This is CBS. Do you know what I was doing just before I came out, actually? I was back there, and I like to eat a bit of chocolate before I come out. It's kind of my drug, you know. And I was eating some chocolate, and I got a bit of chocolate in my pants. I don't know if you can tell right there.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie, it's right. Yeah, just right there. I get some chocolate in my pants. But it looks like, you know... What? It looks like chocolate in my pants. Anyway, I've got chocolate in my pants, so if you behave yourself, I'll give you a taste. It's, can I say that? Oh, no matter. It's a great day for America, everybody, isn't it? It is. But it's a great day for America. But not such a great day for the CBS Employee of the Month, Charlie Sheen. It's not a... No, for the second time, a Mercedes owned by Sheen was found at the bottom of a cliff here in L.A. And it's too bad, because everything else was going so well for Charlie. This is awful. Are you applauding that? That's not right. No, I just want to get that chocolate off your pants. No. No, it's bad for Charlie. He might have to go to jail. That's the bad news. The good news is, it isn't Aspen. How bad can jail be in Aspen? It'd be lovely. It'd be like a cruise or something. Perhaps not as gay as a cruise. Anyway, listen, I'm sorry the show is on later than usual tonight. We were delayed by the president's speech about the Gulf oil spill. Obama had been criticised for not doing enough. But to be fair, he's been using every strategy in the book. Unfortunately, it's the same book that President Bush used for Katrina. Chapter 1, sit in your ass for a couple of weeks. Chapter 2, go on vacation. Now, I have refrained from discussing the oil spill because, honestly, I couldn't think of anything funny to say about it. Then I realised, well, that doesn't stop me with anything else. Really. The spill is awful, though. It's proved to be nearly impossible to contain this thing. It's like my love for bedazzling. It cannot be contained. This makes the Exxon Valdez look like a leaky juice box, this thing. There's almost 2 million barrels of oil already seeped into the Gulf of Mexico. It'll be Mexico if we don't do something about it. I'll give you an idea of how much oil that is. It's enough oil for 3 months to drive Charlie Sheen's Mercedes off cliffs 3 times a day for 3 months. I know that because Charlie has rented a lot of Mercedes and Tiffany's and...
Whack.
All right. Anyway, I'm talking about the oil spill. No, it wouldn't affect you. Look, you know it's a real catastrophe when the biggest hope of getting something done is Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner has spent millions of his own money to develop a water cleaning system. What his system does is it sucks up the oil-tainted water. Taint. He sucks up the oil-tainted water. I'm sorry, I said taint. It made me laugh.
Now that's what I call proper suction.
Let's be honest, the robot's actually better than me at this job. At this point.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie is right, Mr. See you later. Oopsie is right.
That's rich.
Yeah, that is rich. Don't argue with me. You'll be on cable before you know it, you. Now. System. What it does is it sucks up the oil-tainted water and then it spins it around and it pumps it out pure water at the other end. It's actually awesome. And now, in the past, I have made jokes about Kevin Costner. Well, I didn't. Jeff did. But, Not feeling so cocky now, are we? No, but anyway, no more jokes about Kevin Costner on this show. If he cleans up the Gulf of Mexico, then he can dance with my wolf. He can water my world. He can tin my cup. He can bull my Durham.
Now that's what I call proper suction.
Yeah, no. I was looking for some kind of Costner movie pun. It doesn't matter. Also, you know who else is helping? James Cameron is also helping out. The director, he's offered up his fleet of private submarines. I don't know how that helps other than it gets him to say, I've got a fleet of private submarines. How can I help? I've got submarines. Yeah, but will that clean the water? I don't know, but I've got submarines. It raises a couple of questions, though. One, since when is James Cameron allowed to have a fleet of private submarines? And B, if he's serious about cleaning the oil spill, why doesn't he soak up with all that Avatar money? That's right. That's right. Take that, James Cameron, perfectly innocent in all of this, and made a lot of money for producing something that was actually awesome. Take that. Anyway, James Cameron and Kevin Costner aren't the only celebs helping out. This week, the Backstreet Boys, and this is true, they announced their current tour won't use any gas from BP. Well, that solved it, probably. We have to take a break now. I have to try and get the chocolate off my pants. Or, to be honest, get more chocolate. Plus, I think, Jeff, don't bother. You know it's bad when somebody starts clapping, and even before I get to them, they're already embarrassed. Oh, no! Started clapping, trying to make it look like some kind of seizure. Too late! No, we're going to take a break now. Jeff and I are going to have a chat about his future. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show that when they write the history of this show, they'll say, and that night, what's the date today? The 14th? Yeah. 14th. On that day, the 14th of whatever month it is. June. Yeah, 14th of June. What? It's the 15th? Oh, because it's after midnight in your region. Yeah, all right. Oh, it's the 16th? So, when I say to you, what date is it? You think, well, plus or minus 3 days is fine? Let me just remind you, we know we're crap. It's the rest of the TV shows that think they're great that are wrong. What time is it, Jeff?
May I suggest tweets?
What a lovely idea, my skeleton robot friend. Jingle, please.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets.
Plus emails. Let's see what we got. This is a tweety from Kristen in Loveland in Colorado. That's Kristen there. There she is. She's an owl. Kristen says, Craig, I need a nickname. Any ideas for me? Well, Hootie, I suppose. Hootie. Oh, no, that, because Hootie out of Hootie and the Blowfish already has that, doesn't he? What is a blowfish? It's a fish which blows. I hope to find out when I host Shark Week for the Discovery Channel. I know. All right. I don't know. I need to know more about you, Kristen, before I could give you a nickname. I'm one of these guys that doesn't do that. I don't give people nicknames unless I can't remember the name. Then I go, "Hey, buddy," which is embarrassing when you do it to the president. But it was all right because it was George W. Bush was the president I met, and he went, "How you doing, buddy?" So we were good. All right, this is from Latrell in Chicago, Illinois. Latrell says, "Dear Craig Ferguson." Oh, thank you, Latrell, for saying my whole name in case I forgot the last part of it. Where is the best place to go for spring break? Oh, I don't know. I'm a middle-aged white guy. If I know where you're going for spring break, you probably don't want to go there. I know. I would say the Gulf of Mexico, but it's a little oily down there right now. I don't know. Try, you know, what about going to your local community centre and helping out those who are a little less fortunate than yourself?
CBS cares.
Audience embarrassed into clapping. Not funny, but I suppose it's the right thing to do. We out of time here again? Okay, I'll just read another 4 or 5. Holy crackers. No, I better read this, actually. It's an emergency. This is from Naveen in Frankfurt in Germany. So it's probably a German. I'll read it in a German accent. Hey, Craig. Big fat spiders keep crawling into my bed at night since I live near the forest. I hate spiders. What should I do? I think you already know the answer to your question. Eliminate the spiders. No, get used to it, because spiders are awesome. I like spiders. They get rid of flies, and flies are dirty little tinkers. But spiders are lovely and delightful. They eat flies, which saves me from doing it. CBS cares. We're right back, everybody. We're right back. Welcome back to the big, fabulous audience Chocolatey Pants Show. My first guest tonight is a big star. He's the executive producer and star of the Are We There Yet show movie, but he's the executive producer of the show called Are We There Yet, which is on Wednesdays on TBS. Take a look at this.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Terrence. What's wrong?
You tell me, man. What's going on with you and my baby sister?
We're having a fight, and it's not your business.
Oh, I think it is. Look, I done seen her go through one heartbreak, and I'm not about to stand here and watch it happen again.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll tell you what it means. As the sole member of an elite black ops unit, I got extensive training in diffusing situations just like this. I got a policy, bruh. If I can't talk you down, I got to take you down.
Ice Cube, everybody! Hello, my friend.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Are you following the basketball by any chance? Any team you favor over any other team?
You know what it is. You know, I bleed Laker purple. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got to represent the world champ.
But of course, this show is live, so the game has already been played this evening, and what a game it was, right?
Oh yeah, you know. Off to game 7.
Yeah.
Off to game 7.
Off, you hope, off to game 7. No, I think it'll be fine. Is game 7 in Boston?
No. No, man, come on. Game 7, Staples Center, Los Angeles on Thursday. Be there or be square. You know.
All right. I never played much basketball. You ever play any basketball? You watch it? You ever play it?
Oh, yeah, I play.
Yeah.
You know,
Any
I
good?
get there. Of course.
Oh, come on.
Of course, man. You know, I would have been a pro if I wasn't such a good rapper. You know what I mean? An actor and stuff like that. So, you know, I love basketball.
Self-deprecating humorist.
Yeah.
Hey, tell me about Cruz was here the other day. When that clip where you were talking about taking him down, he's a big guy, Terry Crews. Huh?
Oh, yeah, you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I don't know.
No problem. I can break
bigger
Terry
they are,
down.
the harder they hit, is my experience.
I can break Terry down like that, no problem. You acting like you don't believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you. He can do this thing where he makes his pecs dance around like crazy. It's like he's a stripper, but tough.
Yeah, I know. I done seen it all, man. Don't worry about that.
Yeah?
You know, don't worry about none of that.
Right.
You know, when they start doing that, I start doing this, and then it all works out. It all works out.
Wait, you gonna tickle him?
No, that ain't a tickle.
I'll tickle you there. I'll tickle you right there.
That ain't a tickle, man. That's my trigger finger right there.
I see. Yeah, all right. Well, you don't want to do that.
Of course not, man. I'm a
that's
peaceful
all right.
man.
That's right. You're the executive producer now. You're the man now.
Yeah, are we there yet? We on TBS Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Very funny.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah. Now, you changed your role from the movie, though. He plays who you play in the movie, right?
Yeah, you know, I just jumped on as executive producer. I got a recurring role, but, you know, it's Terry's show now. You know, we let Terry run the show. You know, he's the perfect person to take over as Nick, and we got Essence Atkins and, you know, Ali Leroy, who ran the Everybody Hates Chris show. So we got a good team.
That's a good show. I like
that. We got a good team.
Yeah. What happens if you make another movie, though? Do you go and do the movie again, or does Terry step in and do the movie because he's now doing the TV show? I'm confused.
No, I can still do my movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got a movie coming out in August.
What you got? What is that?
It's called Lottery Ticket. Yeah.
Is it about a guy that goes nuts?
Pretty much. No, it's the time before you get the money.
Right.
When everybody hates you and then they realize you won the lottery and everybody love you for that brief moment before you get the money. So that's when the movie takes place.
Did you notice that in your own life before your success, there were people who, you know, were a bit more like that to you, and then after your success, they were a bit more like that to you?
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think we all got to deal with it. I know you got people coming at you, man. Loan me $1.
If I had it, I'd give it to you, man.
That's rich.
I'm sorry about that. I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. Do you need a skeleton for this? Are we there yet, Cheryl?
No, I'm good. You're pretty lonely here.
Yeah. I found I've started talking to myself and imagining skeletons and stuff like that. It's scary, man.
Yeah, man.
What about rapping? Are you done with that?
Nah, come on. You know, I still got to get down. You know, I still do what I do.
Yeah.
I love it. You know, I got a record coming out later this year. You know, I'm still doing it.
Well, what about? But now you're executive producer and you're a dad. I mean, your kid's like 21. He's a rapper now as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah. My kids, you know, they're getting down. They're gonna be on my record.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I got one 23. I got one that's 19.
Right.
Yeah. Doughboy and OMG. That's their name.
OMG.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right, yeah. All right, that's nice. But how do you do it? Because I always think of rap. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's a possibility that's true. But I always think of rap as the stance, particularly your stance, is quite anti-establishment and quite kind of strong and provocative. And how can you be that if you're the dad and the executive producer? You know, I mean, it's kind of like you are the establishment.
No. You know, I'm anti-broke, anti-poor.
Yeah, I hear that.
So, you know, that's what I was anti, you know. Establishments are fine, long as they pay.
Right.
You know, so, you know, I'm cool with all that. You know, sometimes you gotta be in the system to change the system.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
All right. What if, I mean, with your own kids, do you talk to them about rapping and what works and what doesn't work? Do you tutor them on it? Or do they reject you and say, that's old school rap, Dad. We do it this way now, old man? They do, don't they? They do.
Well, you know, they don't come at me like that, you know.
Well, I don't,
but they
a little more respectfully than that.
But
yeah.
they, you know, they do go and do their own music. You know, they do go off and do their own hip hop and bring it back, and it's dope. You know, it's cool because you know you don't have to hold their hand on everything, especially with music. You want somebody to feel
do
free.
their own thing.
Yeah, do your own thing, man. You know, but old school is very cool. Let me let you know.
That's what I'm trading on, my friend.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the old school, it wouldn't be no new school.
That's the truth. Hey, I know that you have to go and see that game that that's actually over. So we'll let you go and see it. The wonderful Ice Cube, everybody. We're right back. The big chocolate in the pants, great studio audience show. My next guest is a living legend. He's the chairman of POW Entertainment. He is the chairman emeritus of Marvel Entertainment. I don't know what that means, but it sounds really cool. He is the genius that is Stan Lee, everybody. Stan.
First of all, I've got a bone to pick with you.
A bone to pick with me?
Yeah.
Why?
You show a clip of Ice Cube's show.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of my cameos on film.
Right.
I didn't see any of the stuff. And not only that, I have to follow a guy who's a rapper and an actor, and I come on helpless and sitting. I don't know what to say or what to do.
Wait, no, what to say?
I have an image. I'm a generalissimo.
Yeah, I hear you.
And look what you're doing to me.
Look, Stan.
Yes.
To be fair, I haven't even got to say good evening to you yet. You just came out here.
I know, but
and you came right at me between the eyes, Stan.
I don't like your attitude.
Yeah, no, wait, you've got the attitude. What happens, Stan and I, if you don't follow us on the Twitters, Stan is Smiling Stan Lee and I'm Craigie Ferguson. We very nearly came to blows on the Twitter, didn't we?
I know, because you've got this ridiculous robot skeleton army.
Don't you call that ridiculous? Don't you?
I have...
Oopsie.
Yeah.
I'll get to you.
Yeah.
I'm not finished with you yet. And I happen to have...
actually.
I have my brave brigadiers.
Yeah.
And there's 70,000 strong almost.
I got 230,000.
I'm going home.
Yeah. But to be fair, I was following you on the Twitter and you were following me, so that means I was in your army and you were in mine. Can't we all get along?
You're right. But we did declare an armistice, and you were gallant in your defeat, and I want to admit that. In front of everybody, you were a gallant loser. All right.
To be fair, I think that's the most accurate description of me I've ever heard. Gallant loser.
And another thing I have to say about you.
I thought you're not gonna leave it at that. You're gonna do another thing at me. What?
I was on your show 1 month after you started. When was that? In '95 or so? 1 month after you started.
I was about 20. Yeah.
Now, what happened? I've never been invited since. I understand you lost somebody. Somebody copped out now, so you called me quickly in an emergency. What happened in those intervening years?
All right.
Couldn't stand the competition, right?
First of all,
Craigie Ferguson.
Don't you Smiling Stan Lee, because what? First of all, you've been booked on this show for 4 years.
I've been what?
We've had you on the books here for 4 years.
Yeah, but I didn't know about it.
And you can never make it because you're going to Comic-Con, you're being an Iron Man, you're being, I'm Stan Lee everywhere. I don't have time for your crappy little show. Finally, you show up and then you blame me, Stan, me.
I didn't want to say it, but I've really outgrown you.
Yeah.
And
it's true.
I felt the least I could do was come on tonight. You need a little help.
I do.
Here I am.
Yeah.
That's what us generalissimos do.
All right. I'm going to be gallant in my defeat then. Are you by any chance going to Comic-Con this year, by the way?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Hey, do you want to come?
I'd love to go to Comic-Con, but I can't go with you.
Why?
Well, that'd be like going to Disneyland with Mickey Mouse. I can't go with you to Comic-Con. It's like, If I go with you, no one, I'll get trampled in the rush.
Going with
oh,
you-
Stan, can you sign this? I can.
It's really funny the way that happens. They very often give me some security people,
Yeah.
guys who wear red T-shirts and it says security. I get about 6 of them to march me through so that nobody will bother me. But
Right.
what happens, it's like a parade. People see them and they come over. If they just leave me alone,
Well, what you-
I could walk by nicely. You couldn't, though, you see, because you'd attract attention.
No.
Because you're funny looking.
No, I'm not.
They think you're in costume. You know, they think
Oh,
you're-
yeah, because there's no funny-looking people at Comic-Con, Stan. Nobody's funny-looking there.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh, look at the human.
Hey, but we're doing a documentary, my little company, POW,
Oh, yeah,
which I
what's POW
thought you'd
stand?
never mention.
Oh, yeah, all right, all right. What does it mean, POW, then? POW Entertainment.
Obviously, you figured out already that POW stands for Purveyors of Wonder. And our little Purveyors of Wonder company is doing a documentary with Morgan Spurlock and Josh Whedon about the Comic-Con.
They're good, those
And
people.
if you come with me, who knows? You might be part. We could make you famous. We could give you your 15 minutes of fame.
Are you saying to me, right here, that you can get me in a documentary?
Well, it won't be easy. I got to convince those 2 guys. But who knows? I might be able to.
No, I don't know. I don't feel I did. See, the Comic-Con, I'm attracted to all of that stuff. But you created a great
That's
deal
right.
of that stuff.
I'd like you to have a little more awe in your voice.
I've got plenty of all. All right, wait on, we'll do it again. Stan, you created. I'm doing a bit of Shatner in here as well. You see that?
You can learn.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I like about you. You can
created
improve.
a lot of this stuff.
Good. Good. That's good. I'm used to that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
no,
Yes.
and so, but I've got no part of that. I'm not even a proper fanboy because the people that go to Comic-Con, they all know about stuff. I'm like, oh, Doctor Who's cool, and they're like, oh, which Doctor loser? And I'm like, I don't know. See what I'm
You
saying?
know, you're convincing me. I think there's no hope
no,
for
no,
you.
no. However, I was going to ask you if you could take my robot skeleton to Comic-Con.
Only if you come along.
See, that we're right back at square one. There.
And besides, the robot skeleton reminds me of your army, and we had enough time defeating you. I don't want to have to go through that again.
You know, I had to stop. You know how you defeated me on the Twitter? It's meant to be 140 characters, Stan. You go on for about 4 or 5 pages.
I'm almost as long-winded as you.
No.
I thought I'd never get a word in edgewise in this interview. It's like a fight. Boy, you're talking. You look at the audience, and I'm sitting here
I'm just checking they're
helpless.
still there.
I'm just a guest. I have no power here. I'm sitting here at your beck and call.
I don't know, Stan.
5 years and you never called me back. Now I see why.
Exactly. Yeah, well, the good news is we're done.
We're finished. I'm ready for a lot more.
Well, you can
I'm
come
just
back.
getting started. I have all kind of things I could say about me, the wonderful things I'm doing,
Yeah.
things I'm going to do, how I feel about you. That'll do it.
Yeah, but what to do is save that up and come back in 5 years. Well, look, come back after Comic-Con, that's what. And maybe I'll try and get down to Comic-Con for a day.
But you-
I'll be the guy dressed as a Star Trek officer to blend in.
Just come normally. You'll look like you're in costume.
Really? Will it like this?
What
Yeah,
I
I don't
think-
want to stand out. That's what
I
I'm saying.
think you should really come with me because it'll be an experience that you'll never forget.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, when
Yeah.
is it?
But you got to pay your own fare.
See, but you give
It's
them the
not
one
that
hand
much.
and then you slap with the other.
It's
You're
not
like,
that much. You make a lot of money. You television guys make a lot of money.
this isn't television, this is CBS.
I'm a layman.
Look
I
at
don't
it.
know.
What are you talking about? You make money here? There's no money here. This is a public access show with puppets and a robot skeleton. No money here, Stan. There's no money here.
I think I'd be better off talking to your skeleton.
I don't know, actually.
What do you got in there? What are you drinking?
Would you
And
like to
why
know?
doesn't the guest get offered it?
Yeah, you
Another thing about
Well, you
the
do.
way you
It's right
treat
behind
guests.
us, right
The
behind
guest
you.
sits here and watches you sip and I say,
Here. This cranky bastard. Look at that.
it's the least you could do.
Yeah.
But if you think I'm going to drink something unknown from you, forget it.
Come on. Drink up, General. Drink up.
When you said we were through, are we wasting time talking? We're off the air, and I should be going home now, and there's no point talking to him. I never know when it's over.
The good thing about this show, Stan, is that there's very little difference between off the air and on the air. both in content and viewers. We gotta go. The genius that is Stan Lee, everybody. Stan Lee! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very funny comedian. You can catch her every month at the Largo Theatre here in LA, which is a fantastic theatre, by the way. The Largo Theatre. If you've never been to the Largo Theatre, it's awesome. It's here in LA. Please give a warm welcome to Tig Notaro, everybody. Tig Notaro.
How's it going? Good. So, a lot of people give female comedians a hard time, saying all we ever do is make jokes about things like going to the gynecologist. But I don't. I mean, I don't go. That's disgusting. No, I do go. I go all the time. I went this morning and trying to see if my doctor will see me again tomorrow. What's more disgusting, never going or going all the time? The answer is both. I did some shows in Mexico, and like everywhere I go, as soon as I check into my hotel room, I immediately hang the "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. Or for the Spanish speaking, "No moleste." That was kind of a creepy feeling, hanging that on my door before bed. Nope. No moleste. Not tonight. Try a couple doors down. And actually, after I did that joke one night in Omaha, this guy came up to me, and he was like, "Just so you know, I'm a Spanish interpreter, and moleste means to annoy or bother." Yeah. I know. No moleste. So he thought that I thought there were sexual predators running up and down the halls of the resort where I was staying, and that all the management decided to do instead of springing for some security was just to run down to the local Kinko's and run off some shoddy, low-rent signs that just said, "No moleste." So like you're in your room at night, someone's banging on the door, trying to beat the door down, and you're like, "No moleste." And he's like, "Oh. Sorry. Sign was turned the wrong way. It said si moleste." Oh, okay, cool. Could you just turn that around for me, creepy? So that guy in Omaha just must have been dying to let me know that he was an idiot. Anyway, my name is Tig. Thanks so much, you guys.